Make sure you check out Strip Down this week.
Wait a minute.
Rapid tornado of questions.
Picasso!
Coming all the way from the Queen City.
This week, Strip Down goes green.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Jiminy.
Last Saskatchewan performance.
Stripping me
All
down.
the way from Crake, Saskatchewan. Tommy John.
He's a friend of Arms Up.
That's my cake.
There's the first shot of the night. Keep it going.
Basically, you're saying you're better.
Sit down and play your instruments.
Jay Semphill.
They'll bring the party. All you got to do is show up.
Are we still on the air? You are watching Stripped Down, Saskatchewan's only 1-hour local music showcase, the show that brings the venue to you in the comfort of your own living room. Did I mention it was an award-winning show? This week on Stripped Down, ladies and gentlemen, the Sheepdogs.
Slipping away, holding off alone. I never felt so quite to stand. I get up in the morning now. I don't know. Waiting for the evening out. I don't know. Yeah, I've been looking for what's coming now. I don't know. Somebody please help me. More than mystery. There's pages and pages of ancient history. Yeah, I get up in the morning now. I don't know. Waiting for the evening now. I don't know. I'm looking for what's coming now. I don't know. Somebody please help me. I don't know. Help me. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Help me. I don't know. Help me. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Help me. I don't know. Yeah. Help me. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Help me. Yeah.
The Sheepdogs in the Shaw TV studio tonight. You're watching Strip Down. You guys ready to have some fun tonight?
Heck yeah.
All right, I'm so happy to finally have you guys on the show. You guys are like the band that got away from me constantly. I've been doing A&E for like 3 years here on Shaw. Everybody always talks about the Sheepdogs. I've met you guys on and off just at different venues. Never interviewed you for Shaw, A&E. Never had you on Strip Down. The first time I talked to you guys, we were in enemy territory. Manitoba. You want to start there? Is that a good time to start? The first time we really sat down and hammered out an interview, the WCMA's Brandon just a couple months ago. Good times back then?
Ah, it was real good times. Straight
Yeah.
before we went on tour, went to the awards, played the award show.
Memories from Brandon?
Oh, all sorts of ones. Lots of good times. Nothing comes off the top of my head at all.
Well, when we sat down and did the interview in the lobby, you guys had surrounded yourself with more
unopened boxes of beer than most houses actually usually own. What's the deal with the drinking? Do you guys have that under control?
Yeah, we got it under control. I think that the bands these days, they don't drink as much as they used to. There are a lot of musicians are lightweights secretly. They project this image of this bohemian lifestyle, but they're lightweights when it comes to the drinking game.
So you're Saskatoon's answer to that.
No, like we're not going overboard. We're just we're in a good spot. They're just not really. Their lightweightness makes us look bad sometimes. Is all.
Okay, before we started rolling, you guys said, let's not talk about how we got together or how we got the name the Sheepdogs, because that's boring. Do you want to just give us the Coles notes real quick, like 10 seconds, we'll move on?
Decided to play some music, got together, jammed, made some CDs.
Pick the name.
Made the name.
Made the name. Sweet. See, that's really a good answer. Whoa, what?
There, right there. There's a name. I'm pointing to it right there.
The floor?
Yeah, no, on the TV. I'm watching it. The graphic.
Oh, there it is.
I'm like a weatherman over here in Rogstad.
Good stuff. What's the big story? 2009, fall, the Sheepdogs. What do you have for us?
We're getting ready to figure out what we're going to be playing for the rest of the year and finishing up our album, which is going to be coming out early next year.
Okay, first song we heard tonight. Who should I talk to? I haven't talked to you yet, sir.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's do the adjustment. There's plants. There's plants in the way. I don't know what's going on here.
Over here.
First song we heard tonight, sir.
I don't know.
Okay.
Which is going to be on the new album.
Okay. And tonight, are we going to hear mostly stuff from the new album, stuff from the current album, stuff from the old album? What are we hearing tonight?
Stuff from the new album and stuff from the old albums as well. So.
Okay. Can we get a shot of the drummer? There's all sorts of plants and stuff. Can we make this happen? Drummer's got his own mic.
Yeah, I do.
Why the plants?
Well, this is actually being filmed outside right now in the jungle. And, yeah.
We brought the trusses
We didn't want to
outside
cut down
and
all the
set up.
trees.
Good stuff. You guys wanted to kind of make it your own, put something on the set. That's the second week now. People have come in and worried it's going to look like the backstage of the WWE, that we're going to have some sort of cage match. So how do the trees fit into what the Sheepdogs do? Anybody can jump in here.
We live in the woods, and we like to keep that environment. Should I not be leading down to talk every time? No, we just thought we wanted to mix it up, and we like the. I like when the stage is crowded with stuff. Like I remember seeing the Arcade Fire. They had all the lamps on stage, and I like when people kind of fill the stage. And yeah, not to take away from SummerSlam here. It looks great. Looks great.
It's going to go down after we stop rolling. It always does. Next song number 2. What's up next?
I don't know. What are we going to do?
Right On. A song called Right On.
You guys don't seem like you do a whole lot of the, I guess, unimportant prep. You guys are well rehearsed and everything, but right up till we started setting up, you didn't really know what kind of set you were going to do. Like musically, sometimes you play acoustic, sometimes you plug in.
Off the cuff.
You keep people guessing. Okay, so song number 2. You guys want to band huddle? Have you decided?
I think
It's called Right On. The song's called Right On.
From the new album.
From the new album. We'll talk albums, but we need to get to a second song. Take it away, the Sheepdogs.
I'm gonna get this old bag of bones and make my own ride on. Create my own ride on. I guess I'll make my own ride on. I said I dig this kid vagabond. He makes his own ride on, creates his own ride on. I guess I'll make my own ride on.
The Sheepdogs on Strip Down tonight. Yeah, our camera guys climb ladders. We do a lot here on Strip Down. Jesse Gordon back up on the ladder. Again, that last song was?
Right on.
Okay, and what was it about?
You'd have to ask Ian that. He wrote it.
Yeah, it's about. I wrote it about poverty in India. It's really a serious issue, and hopefully that song will give it the attention that it deserves.
Are you being serious?
Oh no, not at all.
Okay.
No.
Good stuff. Okay, we have to gear up for our very first commercial break, but we have lots to talk about. I'm so happy to finally have the Sheepdogs here on the Strip Down stage. We'll talk discs after the first commercial break. We'll talk some 70s influences after the first commercial break. So we got lots more coming up, lots more Strip Down. Stick around.
Stick around, we got more Strip Down right after this.
Mother's Music provides a wide range of instruments. 617 8th Street East, Saskatoon. Operating for 17 years with music lessons, equipment sales, and rentals. Mother's Music, www.mothersmusic.com. Ultimo Euromoda Men's Clothing Store. Denim, footwear, leather jackets, sportswear. 204 3rd Avenue South, Saskatoon. Call 664-6640.
Only Health Check has the Heart and Stroke Foundation's dietitians behind it. Check for Health Check, helping you make healthy choices.
Do you know how many people get their water from underground? Water can come from the surface or underground. Groundwater is found in the layers of soil and rock beneath our feet in saturated areas called aquifers. This water source is collected in wells and supplies about half of North America's drinking water. The problem is, the quality and safety of this underground water is directly affected by what we do on the land above it. What can you do to keep your drinking water safe? Groundwater starts on the surface, so whatever you put on your lawn that the plants don't use can seep into the groundwater. This includes excess chemicals and fertilizers, and even oil spills, so be sure to dispose of them properly. It's our turn to take care of this planet, and I think we can do a better job. What do you think? For more information on how you can be more water aware, visit waterunderfire.ca.
Escape sports gear and equipment for longboarding, freeline skating, kiteboarding, unicycling, extra cycling, dirt surfing, and mountain boarding. For more information on sales and rentals, www.escapesports.ca. And we are back. You're watching Strip Down. The Sheepdogs in the Shaw TV studio tonight. You guys are, you're something. It's 100 degrees in here. All we're in fur coats and hats, keeping up the image.
Well, it is November 1st, so I mean it's a little chilly outside. That really took a turn from October 21st.
Don't gym teachers all over the world tell you not to get really hot then run out into the cold? Isn't that how you get a cold?
Layers.
Okay, let's talk albums real quick. Can we get a shot of that? Can we zoom in there? Whoop, whoop. All right, this is the Sheepdogs' Big Stand, the follow-up album from Trying to Grow. First, let's go back and talk about Trying to Grow. Who wants to talk about that album?
Sure, me. How about me? Trying to Grow, we made it a bunch of years ago as a first attempt at a full-length album, and it's around the time that we were bringing Liat into the fold here, and yeah, around that we put that album out, and it sounds pretty darn good still, I think.
Yeah, it holds up.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Feedback from the first album obviously was kind of a launching point.
Yeah, it was the first time we could tour with an album supporting us and kind of put what we wanted people to hear into the hands of people. So that was cool. I guess we've tried lots of different types of recording techniques following that, so it definitely sounds maybe a little bit different than our most recent album and that one right there. But I don't know, it's a cool album. I really like it. I think people still enjoy it. So.
Okay. How does this album, this is for you, differ from this current album, the first album to second album? Other than you brought in a new gentleman.
Oh, that album from Trying to Grow?
Yeah.
Well, we recorded it all in one giant room, and we played all the songs at the same time, which was different from the first album, I guess. I don't know, we use the same producer, Ross Nikiforik, and Randy, I guess. So a lot of it sounds kind of the same. It'll be a bigger difference from this album to our next album that's coming out next year.
That's probably what we should talk about.
Let's talk about that.
Well, we're pretty excited. This new album, we recorded it on our own. We had a place that Ryan was renting for the summer, belonging to another Saskatoon local musician, S.J. Kardash, while he was away in New York. So we set up my computer and a bunch of stuff in there, just recorded ourselves at our own pace, and we really like the vibe that it brings. It's got a really cool homemade vibe. It rocks when it needs to. It's weird and psychedelic when it needs to be. It's got a lot of diversity, and we just got it mixed down in Philadelphia. And yeah, very excited about this new album. It's going to be a not necessarily a radical change in style, but it's going to be hopefully the mood is rings through a little more.
How much of SJ's fingerprints are on it? Any?
Well, none. He wasn't involved at all, other than his.
You didn't use some pre-recorded stuff that was already on hand?
No. But we
put out some great baffling around the house.
The man hangs egg cartons like nobody else. Really soaks up the sound on this. He's got a good room for recording drums, and yeah, we probably couldn't have done it if we didn't have that space. For sure.
What is the update on the new album? When can we expect it?
Well, it's just about done mixing now. I think we're just going to be out in February. We're shooting at right now, so we're just kind of figuring out what we want to do about that now. So that's kind of what's going to be taking up our time over the next little while, getting all that stuff ready.
What can people expect if they put on a Sheepdogs album? Again, you guys didn't really seem to know if you were going to do acoustic, plug in. You said at one point you guys have played just like with basically a single mic in the middle of you all. Seemed like you're really easygoing. Whatever happens, happens. So, I mean, how do you sit down and put an album together with that kind of attitude?
Well, I think it's a great attitude because you can just kind of go at your own pace. But I don't know. We're laid back in our approach to things, and we're not uptight about it. But at the same time, we're serious about making good music. We know what kind of music we like. And, we try very hard at making what we like.
You don't go all Chinese democracy because it sounds like you've got 2 or 3 ways of playing every single song.
Well, I don't know. A lot of our songs come out of touring and playing them live, and then we take it to the studio or to, I guess, SJ's apartment and do it like that. So we kind of let the songs develop like that. The difference with this album, I guess, would be that we had more time to kind of fool around. We were not like on the clock with the studio. It's more time to kind of like put some care into it and kind of come up with how you want to do it. We also have been, like, unlike Chinese democracy, releasing an album every year since trying to grow. So I mean, we also like to continue like making new music and recording new music, putting out new music too.
You're throwing the viewers for a loop now. Again, this is something you guys just decided to do during the commercial break. Never before have we just played 2 back-to-back songs without an annoying interlude by the host Curtis Anderson in between. We're going to do that tonight. We're going to flow from one song into the other. Is that correct?
Yeah, feel free to dance if you want to come in. If you're feeling lonely over there, you can come in and dance or something.
I will. I don't know if I smoked, I'd go out for a smoke break, I guess. So the first song, how is this going to work? Break this down for me.
We're going to play one song, and then at the conclusion of that first song, we will seamlessly transition into a second song.
Second different
Keeping up the strong tradition of making me look silly on my own show. Thanks a lot, you guys. Okay, so the first song is called
Southern Dreamin'.
And the second song is called
Crying.
And the connection, why you want to play back-to-back songs, is as follows.
We always just flow them together when we play live. Just seems right to do it here on Strip Down.
All right. Take it away. I'm giving you a good solid 7-8 minutes. Take it away, you guys. The Sheepdogs.
She don't have to tell me more than once or twice. I kicked on the brakes and found my walking shoes. I'll find a way to rig it so that I can't lose. guess I'll spend my days with southern dreaming. Now till my dying days. Get on the bass and chase my blues away. Write it all down just to throw it away. Lost it, darling, yeah. Or would you keep on pushing? Would you keep on riding? Southern dreaming. Southern dreaming. Oh girl, you know sometimes a man just needs to tell a girl what she don't want to hear. It sounds a little bit like this. There's a place, it's up ahead, but I feel out of nowhere, haven't left my bed. I tell you, I don't care. No, no. Settle down, you're just getting somewhere closer to the middle ground. I don't care. No, no. Woo-hoo. But days and nights your love will be there. Shining lights are showing me where. Take it away everywhere. Well, you know I'll be crying. I was born to be free, but I'm nowhere closer to anywhere that I would want to be. I don't care. No, no. Look me out and track me down, 'cause when the sun is shining, that is when I will go to town. I don't care. Days and nights, your love will be there. Shining lights are showing me where. Take it away and everywhere. We'll all be crying, crying, crying. hills of Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. It's Lee and Big Trouble, Little China Hanson. Oh, yeah! Will nobody cry? Crying, yeah. Crying so over you.
The Sheepdogs in the Shaw TV studio tonight. You're watching Strip Down. I fear we just switched up the game again. See, originally we were just an acoustic show, and then Josh Palmer came on and plugged in, and then every week after that, bands called in and were like, I want to plug in like Josh Palmer. Now you guys played back-to-back songs without me interrupting. I fear it's going to be every single band now going, can we plug in and not talk to you? Can we just play song after song? So you've made some more headaches for me for booking bands. But anyways, that was fantastic. Those two songs again?
We did Southern Dreaming, and that was Crying, second.
I'm very impressed by the good people of Saskatoon, because when I first got into the A&E scene, I thought the fans of Saskatoon music liked a very specific type of music, and this was not it. However, I read that you guys actually were voted Planet S's magazine best band a couple years ago this year.
It was best band on the planet, I think it was. Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Say something about the good people of Saskatoon. That's got to be an honor, because that's like not even a category, right? Like there's not like the list 5 bands. It's just a wide open category, and people have to actually write in the name of a band. They can't just default and pick one.
Sure, yeah, but Default is a good band, now that you mention it. But no, it's awesome. Saskatoon's great. I mean, when I was a kid or in high school and stuff, I always thought about Saskatoon as having like this kind of an indie rock or punk scene, and that's kind of the reputation it might have abroad. But there's more diverse bands coming out, different sounds. Yeah, lots of good people.
Definitely, I would say that as far as like traveling around and playing, Saskatoon probably has some of the most devoted people to going on seeing shows. It seems like when you go see a show here, there's lots more people than a lot of shows we see abroad and around the country. It seems like people really like dig music, and I think that helps being a band from here, because it really helps you boost your confidence when you're going out to know that you have those fans at home for sure.
You guys, crazy touring. You did 100 shows in the last year, is that correct?
Yeah, it's probably more than that.
That's what it says on our MySpace.
That's what it does say on MySpace. What are some more of the hot spots that people actually appreciate music out there?
Winnipeg for sure.
Yeah.
Toronto's pretty cool, but a lot of times you're playing to some people who are more into like the hipster indie kind of scene. But Toronto's cool. Halifax, it's our first time there a couple weeks ago, and Halifax is an awesome place to play music. But there is, of course, like lots of bands similar to us coming out of that area, so that's cool too. Yeah, Winnipeg's probably the best, I'd say, as far as aside from Saskatoon.
So is that what makes the fans of Saskatoon go so crazy for you? There's not a lot of bands in Saskatoon doing this?
I don't know if that's it.
Or you're just that talented?
I don't know. Now you're putting me on the spot. I don't know.
They're just that talented. Okay, we have to gear up for our second commercial break, but we have lots more Strip Down. You going to throw any more loops at me? Going to play like 4 songs. Oh.
Yeah, where's your beard? Where's your beard? I thought you were going to maybe grow a beard.
The beard? I'm trying.
You're coming.
This is March, right? This is
Okay.
we're almost there.
I see.
You didn't even have one when we started. That's
I know,
pretty,
I know.
you know, you
That's
just thought
impressive.
about it. You looked really intense, and then it just kind of grew. That's
right,
hardcore.
that's right.
All right, and I like the look.
You like
The
it?
guys were kind of razzing you, saying you should be part of Lenny Kravitz's band, but I like it.
I'm Lenny Kravitz's doppelganger, and he's busy.
And you're facing the wrong way for TV. But anyways, we have to take our second commercial break before I trip here on some chords. You're watching Strip Down, lots more Strip Down. The Sheepdogs. You want to do it?
Sure. We'll be right back.
Don't touch that dial. More Strip Down after this.
Escape sports gear and equipment for longboarding, freeline skating, kiteboarding, unicycling, extra cycling, dirt surfing, and mountain boarding. For more information on sales and rentals, www.escapesports.ca.
Tune in to Remote Control Cinema every Wednesday and Friday as host Simon Hyatt reviews the newest movies to hit Shaw on demand. Plus classics you may have missed the first time. Remote Control Cinema, only on Shaw.
Team, you have eyes on subject? You get the tongs, son.
Canadian television, we're on your screen.
Mother's Music provides a wide range of instruments. 617 8th Street East, Saskatoon. Operating for 17 years with music lessons, equipment sales, and rentals. Mother's Music, www.mothersmusic.com.
The leatherback sea turtle is the largest reptile in the world. Up to 2 meters long and weighing as much as 550 kilos, this turtle roams many of the world's oceans in search of its favorite food, jellyfish. But this hulking giant may be fighting a losing battle against poaching, fishing gear, and garbage. To learn more about the leatherback and discover how you can help protect Canada's wildlife, visit hww.ca.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Sheepdogs.
Scared by ocean and sand. You belong to the one you come from. And with a wave of my hand, I can make a new stand. You belong to the one you come from. But I can't ignore the warning signs and the crying hurt that's in your eyes. Just a burning wish for the roof above. But won't you take me to the land I love? Start of a song, I can do more right than wrong. You belong to the one you come from. I won't beg or steal, came to make a new deal. You belong to the one you come from. Yes, you belong. Hold on, yeah. You belong to the one you come from. But I can't ignore the warning signs. See the crying hurt that's in your eyes. Just a burning wish for the roof above. But won't you take me to the land I love? Yeah, you and me were free. We're doing things together. There was nothing I could see. It wasn't black or white, but now shades of gray are creeping me. I see it when I sleep. No, no. Laughing all alone. I'm having quite a time. Now they are playing our favorite song. It's Boogie on, Reggae Woman that never lasted for so long. Where did I go wrong? Please don't lead me on. I just can't take a broken heart. No. Please don't lead me on. I just can't take a broken heart. No. Last night I was off the rails. 10 sheets to the wind. I drink myself and never fail.
You are watching Stripped Down. Oh, where is he? Where is he? There we go. The Sheepdogs in the Shaw TV studio tonight, and now we are talking to Mr. Colton Wall, the man of 1,006 holds, Stripped Down Zone audio engineer. Colton, how's it going tonight?
Very good, thanks.
I'm liking the beard. Did you grow it just in honor of the Sheepdogs for tonight?
I did. Yep.
Okay. You know how I knew it was going to be a good show before we started, you guys? Colton asked me who's on the show tonight, and I said the Sheepdogs, and his face went like this. Oh. And I think that was the most I've ever seen Colton Wall emote in the 5 years I've seen him. That's like Colton Wall on a roller coaster. Oh. So I knew it was going to be a good show. Big fan of the Sheepdogs?
I am, yep. We go back a ways.
Yeah. Who are you tight with here?
Well, none of them really.
The wheels really came off that story. Glad to have you back, Colton. Do you have a question for them? You seem to kind of know them. Anything we haven't talked about yet that we probably should talk about? Want to put them on the spot? Like I'm putting you on the spot.
Possibly.
Some audio hijinks with the Sheepdogs, maybe.
NFL?
NBA.
Well, my question has more to do with their extracurriculars with the fantasy football.
Shoot away. We don't talk nearly enough sports on our music show.
Actually, I got nothing.
You're not going to diss them. You're not going to be like, man, did you see Jordan miss that 3-pointer? I don't know. Does Jordan still play?
I'm toiling down the rankings, so I can't really talk a whole lot of trash right now.
All right. We're going to transition back. Do you guys want to say something about Mr. Colton Wall? He keeps the show going single-handedly every week.
Was that Colton Wall or was that Robin Williams over there? I can't tell. Can't keep them straight. Is that Jim Carrey?
Do you guys want to play word association real quick?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, first thing that comes to your mind. Deep Dark Woods.
Great.
Shyler Jansen.
Great guy, sorry.
There's the first deep of the night. How about Colton Wall?
Sideburns.
Violent Kin.
SJ and Sister.
Sister. Pirate Fridays.
I don't know. I voted for them to win the Battle of the Bands that I judged.
Yeah, they did win.
Yeah.
Did you give them advice after? I think they were talking to you, weren't they?
Yeah, I don't know how good it was, but I had to actually run off the jam with these guys right after, so I didn't say too much. But I thought they were a great band, though. I was really pumped to see them.
You should look into the camera and ask them when their disc is going to be done, because it's been way too long.
When is your disc going to be done? It's been way too long.
Fantastic. Okay. The song, we kicked off coming out of the last commercial break with one you just played. What was it?
It was kind of a medley of two songs again. There was The One You Belong To, and then it rolls into a song called Please Don't Leave Me On. And it's going to be on a new album, both those tunes.
Sweet. Tell me about the writing process, you guys. Again, so many styles, so many ideas seem to come and flow into each and every song. When you sit down and write, I mean, how does it start? How do you get going?
Well, a lot of times I just get an idea in my head, and I might be playing an instrument like piano or guitar, or I might just be like trying to focus on a movie or something, but I can't because there's something going on in my head. And with that song like we just did there, I really like medley songs. I like when songs segue into one another, when they roll on, you got different parts, and I always found that really interesting, like the second half of Abbey Road, the Beatles, and early Chicago records, if you ever heard any early Chicago stuff. I like when songs segue and flow into one another. It's more interesting than just, a set of bunch of separate batches of songs, so hopefully there's a little bit of that on this new album.
I don't think I've ever had a band on Stripped Down who quoted Chicago as one of their musical influences. What do you guys listen to?
Well, I just want to clarify, I'm not talking about like You're the Inspiration and stuff like that. I'm talking about like early 70s and late 60s Chicago. But we like a lot of different music. We like stuff like obviously the Beatles and Kinks and Stones, Allman Brothers. We like soul music. We like Southern rock, and we like this guy over here. He's from PA, so he loves the hip. He loves the Chili Peppers. We love new bands like Supergrass and the Bees and movie music, whatever,
Gangsta rap.
Hip hop, Wu-Tang Clan, Ain't Nothing to, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I kind of trailed off there after you said You're the Inspiration. I just had this awesome vision of you guys coming out for an encore and just busting that, just like total falsetto. Would you be able to pull that off?
If you leave me now.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll work on it in the commercial break.
Okay, that would be awesome. If we could close the show with You're the Inspiration. That's awesome. Do you guys want to play more music? I'm having a lot of fun tonight. You guys are really, I feel like we should have as much music tonight as possible in honor of Colton Wall. He's kind of our music elitist, and yeah, I couldn't believe it. Sheepdogs are on tonight. Oh.
Yeah.
First time he ever looked forward to work on Stripped Down. All right, what's up next?
Let It All Show?
Sure, a song called Let It All Show.
Are we ready?
Let's get some beers.
Okay. Take it away.
if I do, girl, don't hide your love from me. You better let it all show. Yes, being careful, you see, you better let it down low. Girl, don't hide your love from me. You better let it all show. Let me know. Take my hand, but please when I cross through town, you will know where to be found. While you giant high, girl, when you run out of ground, yeah, but your love it can't hide. Oh, I feel it come running all through my inside. Oh, no. Girl, don't hide your love from me. You better let it all show. Yes, be careful, you see, you better let it down low. Girl, don't hide your love from me, you better let it all show. Let me know. Take my hand, but please understand. When I first met you, it was all I could remember. And the feeling ain't true. From May down to September, but your love's gotta grow. And oh, gotta keep holding on. And if I do, oh, girl, don't hide the love from me. You better let it all show. Yes, be careful, you see, you better let it down low. Girl, don't hide the love from me, you better let it all show. Let me know. Take my hand, but please understand. Get it on.
The Sheepdogs on Stripped Down tonight. What happened there? Did that guy quit the band and rejoin during that song, or did you have a casualty?
Just like every time we play, he broke a string.
Let's talk live shows. What are people going to get if they come out and take in the Sheepdogs? Again, you guys kind of make it up as you go along. Do you guys always, when you're on the road, do you plug in? Do you play acoustic? What are people going to see?
We almost always play electric. We usually do acoustics for like little radio, little radio appearances, or maybe the odd TV thing like this, maybe. But to be honest, this is the best representation, is when we got the electrics going. We can be loud, and hopefully it's rockin' music, harmonies, good feeling. Nothing makes you feel sad, and it's all got a good groove that you can kind of move around a little bit too. So
Speaking of representation, I don't even know if that segue applied or not, but I'm blown away by how really well you guys harmonize. Just looking at you, wouldn't think you'd harmonize that good. That last song was one of my favorites so far tonight. Do you ever like just absolutely blow the crowd away? Like, what do people expect when you walk out on
All
stage
the time.
first? What do you see?
Every time.
I like to think every time, but maybe that's not the case. But I don't know. Like, sorry, what was the question? Like, what do they expect?
Like when you first walk out, brand new crowd. What do you think people are expecting from you? Just the way you look.
I really wouldn't know.
No?
I think a lot of times our appearance lends itself to the music we play, so it's not like we're coming out in like skinny jeans and like V-neck t-shirts, but like
and emoting.
Yeah, hair swooped across the eyes. I don't know. I think that a lot of times people kind of get an idea of what we sound like, but a lot of times I think the sound that we're playing isn't very similar to a lot of music that's coming out now, so we probably surprise people by that, or maybe how maybe sound a little bit more authentic than a lot of bands that do that kind of music.
Must be having a lot of fun tonight, because I've completely been ignoring the whiteboard, which tells me we have exactly 12 minutes till the end of the show. Should we have to rattle through our final commercial break? We have lots more stripped down coming up. Actually, we don't have a lot more. We wrap things up with the Sheepdogs. A little more. Coming up a little more right after this. Sorry, you guys. Man, running out of time.
Don't go anywhere. More stripped down after this.
Do you know where stuff goes once it's flushed down the toilet? It travels down pipes under our streets to a sewage treatment plant. There it is cleaned up through a variety of processes before it is sent back out in our lakes or rivers. The problem occurs when people flush things down the toilet like makeup, cleaning supplies, and some pharmaceuticals that the sewage treatment plant can't clean up. They are dumped untreated into our waterways, which other people depend on for their drinking water. Some cities continue to dump their sewage untreated into our waterways, while others are using innovative thinking to reuse sewage byproducts as fertilizer. What can you do? Be sure to properly dispose of any chemicals or unused medicine at your city's hazardous waste disposal site. It's our turn to take care of this planet, and I think we can do a better job. What do you think? For more information on how you can be more water aware, visit waterunderfire.ca.
Ultimo Euromoda men's clothing store. Denim, footwear, leather jackets, sportswear. 204 3rd Avenue South, Saskatoon. Call 664-6640. Mother's Music provides a wide range of instruments. 617 8th Street East, Saskatoon. Operating for 17 years with music lessons, equipment sales, and rentals. Mother's Music, www.mothersmusic.com.
Escape sports gear and equipment for longboarding, freeline skating, kiteboarding, unicycling, extra cycling, dirt surfing, and mountain boarding. For more information on sales and rentals, www.escapesports.ca.
Team, you have eyes on subject?
You get the tongs, son.
Canadian television, we're on your screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Sheepdogs. on Strip Down. You're knocking stuff over. That was fantastic, sir. I just decided it has been a miscarriage of justice that it's taken us 60 episodes to have you guys on Strip Down. Miscarriage of justice. And I just did the math while you guys were playing. This is Strip Down's 60th episode, so thanks for coming on. It's a night to celebrate you guys.
We're Saskatoon's 60th favorite band.
60th. Well, after
take it off.
Okay, we need to wrap things up. Website real quick. How can people track your progress and find out when the next disc is officially going to come out?
Thesheepdogs.com. They'll take you to our MySpace right now.
That's right. Yeah, never mind.
Okay. Why should people come?
There it is there.
There
No,
it is.
it's right
There.
here.
Oh, see? That's the fine work of Mr. Jordan Bisdell, back on crew after his lengthy absence. He is. He's an actor, so he kind of comes and goes. We take him when we can. Anyways, let's wrap things up with the Sheepdogs. People should come and check you guys out live. Why?
I guarantee a good time.
And people should pick up the new disc. Why?
We guarantee it'll be good.
And the drummer danced on the stairs. Why?
Because I thought it'd be good. I don't know.
And you didn't do a lot of talking in this episode. Why?
Because I'm nervous in social situations.
All right.
Hey, Curtis, we're probably going to be playing sometime in December at Amigos, so look out for that, everybody.
All right. We have to get out of here. Thanks to tonight's cast and crew. Thanks to our sponsors, Mother's Music, Ultimo Yuramoto, and Escape Sports for all things Strip Down. Hit Strip Down Sask with the MySpace in front of it. Wheels came off tonight. For the last time tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the Sheepdogs.
Let it burn. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't keep looking backwards. There's a lot for me to learn. And I'm looking forward, so believe. There's a lot for me to burn. There's a wood outside the window. There's a lot for me to learn. Yeah, I hear less than half of what I see. There's a lot for me to burn. Ha! Small talk conversation. There's a lot for me to learn. Yeah, these Facebook invitations. There's a lot for me to learn. Love and mystery is over, yeah. There's a lot for me to learn. Let's save some awkward tension, honey. There's a lot for me to learn. Yeah, they enjoy the mediocre. There's a lot for me to learn. Trying to stay my patient early, yeah. There's a lot for me to learn. But I'll be coming up empty-handed, baby. There's a lot for me to learn. Try to trade me all the secrets. There's a lot for me to learn. Oh yeah, I said that way is not for me. There's a lot for me to learn. I guess I'll languish right here in obscurity. There's a lot for me to learn. Oh yeah.
interviewing style is not the best. His personal appearance is not the best.